Hello everyone, today I'm gonna show you how to make a simple recipe in less than 30 minutes, how to cook this wonderful pork chopsticks with a fried potato in one pan using only 4 simple ingredients: olive oil, salt, oregano, and black pepper. So how can you do this one? Well, it's very easy. First of all, we're gonna go ahead and marinate the pork with some salt, black pepper, oregano. There you go. We'll turn them both sides. Make sure we take care of them both sides. There you go. We'll do the same. A little bit of salt, pepper. There you go. So the pork chips are marinated and they are ready to be put on the pan. So we use a white pan, fried pan. Make sure we do have a lid, so we're gonna need a lid later on. So we have this simple fried pan and we're gonna go ahead and turn it on into high heat. Okay, there we go. Meanwhile, I'm gonna talk a little bit about the potatoes. As you see over here, I already got the potatoes, peel them off and chop them in like a small fried potatoes, and I keep them in a cold water so they stay nice and moisturized. When I'm gonna put them into the pan, I'm gonna dry the water and then throw them. So meanwhile, the fried pan is heating up. As you can see, I got some olive oil over there before, but I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit more. Beautiful. We got that. So now I'm gonna let the oil to sparkle a little bit. You guys hear the music of the oil? So the fry pan is ready. Make sure we get the top. There we go, 1. There we go, 2. There we go, 3. And make sure everything goes down. Oh, by the way, I had marinated the chopsticks before with some olive oil. So pretty much they're a little bit pre-made. There you go. You guys are listening to the music with chopsticks. They're frying. We're putting the lid because I don't want any oil to go all over the stove. As well, I want the heat to stay inside, so to kind of cook the pork chops. So it's pretty much fried pork chops with fried potato made in one pan. So it's less than 30 minutes. It's delicious, very easy to make at home, and you guys gonna see. So I'm gonna record all the video with no shortcuts, nothing else, just straightforward, and you guys gonna see how much time it's gonna take for the delicious meal to be done. Oh my god, smells so good. I wish you guys can smell. It's so tasty. Oh my gosh. This is one of my preferred recipes. I cook home and when I come from work. It's very easy, doesn't take me a lot of time. And just for you guys to prepare the chopsticks, it's very easy. You can pull them a night before or you can buy a night before. Just put a little bit of olive oil, salt, pepper, oregano, and then let them in the freezer. And what's happened, they'll get marinated overnight and they'll get more tender and more tasty. At this time I had to buy them this morning, so therefore I didn't have a 24 hours time to properly marinate them, but it's preferred though. The meat gets more tasty and more flavored. So as we give them a couple of minutes, now we go and we turn them upside down. The goal over here is to make sure that the chopsticks get brown and tender as well they bake. Just because we're doing everything in one pan, we want to make sure that the meat is properly cooked. So before we go ahead and we're gonna put the potatoes, so we want the meat to be cooked at about 65 to 70%. Now it's gonna get a little bit well done. If you don't like it well done, you can let the meat to cook less. And after we got this marvelous brown from both sides of the pork chops, then we're gonna add the potato. So this will take about 2 more minutes, and as you all see, it's delicious. All their flavor, all that aroma, it tastes delicious. If you want to add any other herbs, you like it spicy, you can add jalapeno or any other pepper. I like to keep it very simple. I like simple herbs, so I don't go very crazy, but everyone has a different taste, so you can cook it differently, absolutely. And believe me, gonna taste delicious. Meanwhile, I'm gonna go ahead and prepare the potatoes. So I'm gonna drain the water and make sure they don't have water, so the oil not gonna explode when I put them on the fry pan. It's very important that the potatoes are well drained. And I'm gonna leave them for a couple minutes so all the water go in the bottom of the pot. So, there you go. Drained potatoes ready. They're cut as fries, so you can cut them your own way. It's very easy actually to cut them and peel them, and guess what, they taste delicious. So we're gonna give another more minute. Okay, there we go. You see, we'll make sure that all get this color brown. So what's gonna happen after, so it's gonna need about 3 more minutes for the pork to get that brownish color, and after that we're gonna put the layer of potatoes in the bottom so they can fry with the juice of the pork chops, and then we're gonna leave the pork chops on the top, so you have these 2 layers. One is the potato, one is the pork chops, and all the steam will still cook the pork, so therefore we're gonna have an even cooked potato and pork. So fried potatoes and fried, or actually it's a baked pork at this point, because we're not using a lot of oil, we're just using one pan. So there you go, they're getting brown, so I need them a little bit more brown from the bottom so I can turn them around, and then we're gonna do the same thing. I made some mess, so I need to clean it. Okay, so now it's time to turn them around. There you go, they are getting brown, beautiful. We'll leave them for about 1 minute. Let's remove, so you see I left the potatoes for about 2 minutes. Now I'm gonna remove the excessive water they have on the bottom, so they will be ready to go and get fried. So make sure your oven has an equal heat. In my oven, actually, it's old one, doesn't have an equal heat when it comes to the pot, so I'll make sure always I rotate the meat around, so therefore is equally baked. Okay, you see guys, beautiful. So one more minute. Okay, ready? So now it's time to put the potatoes. So we're gonna fry the potatoes. Let's go ahead, put them on top. Leave them for 1 minute. So the humidity go on top, and then we're gonna marinate them. So we're gonna add a little bit salt, pepper, and oregano. There we go. Leave for another minute, and then we're gonna go ahead and move the pork chops on the top. So we're gonna create those two layers. Now we have the chops still on the bottom and the potatoes on the top. As you see, a lot of humidity that's coming from the potatoes. So now everybody, it's time to flip them over. You see how beautiful the chops look? There we go. We put the lid and let the potato fry. And to accompany this one, even you can have a wonderful cold beer, red wine, white wine, whatever you prefer. And then you can prepare a simple salad that I'll show you another time, like a garden salad with some tomato, onions, peppers, and cucumbers, and that's it. It's a delicious, simple to make at home, less than 30 minutes, and then you can eat this fresh food. And guess what? This dish costs you only $5. So you need only $5 to prepare this dish. And guess what? I got even a good quality of pork chops. I didn't get like a poor quality. So the chops was about $4.50, and the potatoes, I mean, you get a bag for what it is, $1.50. I say $5. Okay, maybe $6, but still, right? This is a meal for 3 people, so you can feed a family of 3 very easy with $6, so $2 a person, easy peasy. You can make it home for less than 30 minutes, and guess what? It's healthy and delicious. So the trick over here is, as you see, I go around and I make sure that all the potatoes are stirred, so therefore they're not sticking in the bottom, nor the bottom will be burned and baked and the top will stay. So that's the thing we want to make sure. We want to make stir every 2 minutes. Okay, so you wait 2 minutes, you go and stir just to make sure that's all fully baked. How it looks delicious, right? Look. Again, because I want my pork chops to be well done, you can choose not to be. Some people prefer medium well, or everybody has their own preferences. If you want to do it medium well, just you make sure in the first 5 minutes you give like a light fry top and bottom, so they get the goldish thing, and then you put the potatoes and then let it cook with the potatoes. The idea is like you don't want to leave the pork chops more than you suppose directly on the heat, because then they will be well done. Okay, so you want to make sure that I got the juice and the medium cook. Or if you want it like mine, well done, you waited about 65-70%, so you're about at 10 minutes that you will make sure those are in the pan before you throw the potatoes so they can properly bake. Okay, it's time to stir the things around. As you see, the potatoes are baking. There you go. But we're at about 16 minutes since we started, and we're almost done. So we need about 4 more minutes, 4 to 5 more minutes, and this dish will be completed and all done. Just again, make sure every 2 minutes you check the potatoes, because you don't want the bottom to be burned and then the top not to be cooked. So you want them to be evenly cooked, so you need to go every 2 minutes and stir them. So make sure you rotate the potatoes. And when you're gonna know they are baked, so the potatoes will start breaking apart when you touch them with the spatula, so they'll break apart. So then you know that the potatoes are all done. If you want them crispy, you can leave them a little bit more. I don't want them really crispy, so I want them between baked and fried, but not really crispy. So as you see, the potatoes in the bottom are already done. Now it's time to lock a little bit of medium heat nor a high heat, because I had it until now high. So I want to go a little bit medium up on the end, so to make sure that whatever is not cooked is properly cooked, but meanwhile I'm not overcooking nor burning any of the potatoes nor the meat. So look at the chopsticks, they look delicious. Okay, they look delicious. So what I'm gonna do during the end, I'm gonna put the chopsticks in the bottom and let the potato rest a little bit. Oh my gosh, look at this. Guys, this is delicious. And you'll make sure that the meat is done. How you know that? There you go. It comes apart very easy. That means is all done. So we're gonna let it rest for about 2 more minutes. And after that, look at it, guys. Tender and delicious. This time I want to use a real spatula. Looks like organized mess, right? But you make sure that the potatoes are properly stirred. The meat is here. There you go. And how you understand they're baked? There you go. They break apart. So they are cooked. Let them a little bit more. Okay, everyone, there you go. Enjoy fried potatoes with pork chops in one pan, baked less than 20 minutes. If you like this video, please subscribe, share and comment any of your thoughts. Bon appetit, enjoy it and have a wonderful and blessing day.